All right. Hi there. Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? I just wanted to give you a couple of updates. I got a message from an anonymous doctor who was in UAE, and he has wanted me to share a message. Like I told you, when I receive a message from somebody, I want you to take it with a pinch of salt. Maybe what they're saying is true, maybe what they're saying is false. I want you to do your due diligence because there are always two sides to the story. And I don't want to be known as, I'm telling you the truth. There is a possibility that maybe the information given to me is false. So I request you judge both the sides, okay? Evaluate both the sides of the story. So I'll read out the email exactly how it is. I'll share a screenshot and I'll read out the other messages and I'll give you information that UAE expatriates have shared with me that I'm going to share with you now. Okay. So the first one, this one comes with the title COVID Dubai, and it's the screenshot, which I'll show you. It says anonymous email. Okay. No reply at anonymous.me. Okay. So this email was sent by anonymous to remove the signature, unlock all the features, go premium. Okay. So it says great video today, Loy. Okay. Always enjoyed your channel, but bit scared of revealing my identity, which I totally understand because you're in a country where there is a monarch and you cannot speak against the country, the religion, or the ruler, which is very true in most countries where there are monarchs. Okay. I'm a UK born and qualified doctor in UAE. The government basically went against medical advice and opened up everything, perhaps because they need to, as coffers are dry, which is very true. I've told you before, the treasury is more or less empty. They need to generate income. And this is true for any business. There is no country that has unlimited funds. Qatar, Saudi, UAE had, when they discovered oil, that time they were living like simple people. So this money was like a huge amount. It was in excess. But today they have built an infrastructure that needs a lot of maintenance. And they built this infrastructure based on a speculative and a positive outlook towards the future, which now they're finding it very hard to sustain. You remember the salary increases, the bonuses, the improvement in standards of living, the perks, the benefits. So obviously, because they are offering citizens much more than what they were doing 40, 50 years ago, there are expenses to this to maintain the image, Okay, so the coffers are dry. They have fired the chief of DHA, that is Dubai Health Authority, for two reasons. Now, what are the two reasons? Just Google search. Don't take my word. Don't take this letter. Google search, was the chief of Dubai Health Authority, was he fired? Yes or no? Okay. So he was fired for two reasons. Number one, he was right about exploding COVID. Two, he made the government lose face. And for Arabs, especially Arab Muslims, for them, losing face is not an option. In fact, even in Thailand, a person would rather kill someone than lose face, because losing face is losing your sense of respect. That is why they always say, if you're going to fight with a Thai, better make peace rather than insult them openly, because Thai people are very peaceful. They are the most peaceful, loving. Like, you learn about meditation, you learn about praying to God, you learn about Buddhism. But at the same time, you see Muay Thai, it's a killer sport where, they smash your face with the elbows, with kicks, and their kicks, one kick, I've never received a kick, but I can tell you one thing. You get one kick from there, you might as well, your leg will break. It is that impactful. It is that forceful. So where there is yin, there's yang. Where there is good, there's bad. Where there's amazing peace, it can be amazingly violent. So in the same way, losing face is a very big thing, especially for Muslims, especially for Arabs. Okay, the UAE testing results are part fake. No, so this is what he claims. The UAE test results are part fake. Note, Denmark has banned flights as they don't believe UAE COVID tests. Okay, once again, Google search. Don't believe a word I say. UK, which had open travel, first made quarantine and has now banned Emirates and Etihad. Once again, do your homework, Google search, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Many newspapers like CNBC, Associated Press, AP, Wall Street Journal have highlighted this. As usual, UAE government on massive defense sees BS, BS is bullshit, in Gulf News of expats who they have handpicked to say, we feel safe in Dubai, LOL. If you see Twitter, yes, a campaign has started where they say they feel safe in Dubai. Now, you see, here's the thing. Do you think if any expatriate didn't feel safe in Dubai, he could say, I don't feel safe in Dubai? Or he could say, no, I'm concerned in Dubai? You can't, because you're under the rules and regulations of the country. So, for example, even me, I'm telling you honestly, if I was in UAE right now and UAE said, we want you to say UAE is safe, I would say UAE is safe, because I don't want my livelihood or my existence affected. So it's very normal to have this. Okay. And UAE is known to run an amazing PR campaign, a PR machine that always tries to promote UAE, and especially Dubai. Especially Dubai likes to show the biggest, largest, tallest, everything. Okay. Please also highlight in your videos, no elective surgery is being carried out in any private or government hospital of UAE as they need beds. This, once again, was announced. Just Google search and find out. Then no dental treatment is done. That is shocking. Really? They don't do dental treatment? I don't know this. Let me know if this is true or false. Next one is field hospitals have reopened. They just closed it, right? I don't know if they have opened it. Let me know if they have opened it. I do know that in Abu Dhabi now there are multiple lanes for testing. I do know that Abu Dhabi is very strict, especially if someone is coming from Dubai. And I also am aware of the fact that many government offices, they've actually had people come in and say, optional, would you like for tests to be done? Not tests, sorry. Would you like the vaccine to be given? And it's elective. But if they say no, then they have to undergo tests every frequent number of days, which is very inconvenient. Okay. Expose them, especially the fake way that their recoveries, in bracket, always track new infections, in bracket. Do they think people are so stupid? I'll be making a donation to your channel shortly from a third party. Okay. I decided to even reveal that last line because I don't want you to feel that, oh, someone has paid him money and, he's not stating that. So this donation part is totally different. Okay. I'm not reading this because of the donation. If anyone had sent me a worthwhile email, anonymous or otherwise, I don't reveal. You know me. I don't reveal. I don't expose who it is. I would have shared it. Okay. Now, next one is, this is one that I wanted to share with you. The next one that I wanted to share, one second, is, where is this? Here. Right, enter. Okay, next one I received. This is from a number that says +44. +44 must be UK. This person says, hi, buddy, I'm a Muslim from the UK. I am just back from Dubai. Okay, so the person's back in the UK. And most of your stories about Dubai are 100% right. Keep up the good work and happy birthday. I'm in my late 40s, so I feel your pain. Have a good one, brother. Take care. Okay, so this was another person from the UK. +44, I think, is UK. This was also sent to me by quite a number of people. Biden administration pauses arms sale to Saudi Arabia and UAE. This is pretty big because when Donald Trump was there, UAE and Saudi were very confident. See, the reason why UAE signed up with Israel, this is what Arab vloggers and bloggers have been saying. And one Emirati guy, I think Emirati guy sent me. I don't know why does he say. I find it very strange. He sent me this message stating that the reason why UAE signed with a peace with Israel was to be in the good books of USA and was to gain a seat of power in the in Congress and in Washington. I don't know how that works, but it seems they would have influence where policies would be more favorable towards UAE. And this was under the pretext and assumption that Donald Trump would win. So that is why, UAE did this. Now, Biden doesn't like anyone who likes Trump. He doesn't like Trump. He doesn't like any of Trump's friends. So Biden doesn't like Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia loved Trump. Biden doesn't like UAE because UAE loved Trump. And whatever benefit Trump gave any of his allies, Biden will cut it. So UAE making peace with Israel has actually backfired because now they are not getting the seat of power. And in fact, one of the other reasons was they wanted to be part of the UN. Okay, they wanted to get a seat of power in the UN. So you can tell me if this is right or wrong. I got this from another person in the UK. Al Jazeera UK bans UAE flights, closing the world's busiest international route. The UAE is home to thousands of British expatriates and also serves as a hub for travelers to Middle East, Africa, and Asia Pacific. Now, what is going to happen is I think the only solution is for them to travel to another part of the country, get a quarantine there, from there go to another country, get a quarantine, and then they can enter. And the reason for this is they do not trust UAE's quarantine measures. This is what was told. That is why they are forcing them to go to another country, and you can infect the people there. But when you come here, make sure that you're clean. I also got this DJ Guetta to perform on top of Dubai Burj Al Arab, which is good. It's good publicity. This person, KS Kishit Sodi, says, even if I knew a fake degree person, I wouldn't refer. Yeah, we know who you're talking about. Yeah, the guy who I talk about fake degrees in UAE, he still supplies fake degrees. He still supplies fake documents to help people migrate to other countries. And he offers degrees, masters, PhD. And I don't know how much he's making right now, but those days he used to make close to a million per month. And UAE, I submitted all the evidence to the CID and FBI. Sorry, CID, not FBI, CID. They didn't give a fuck. Their response was, if the Indian government doesn't care, why do you care? So, okay, fine. All right, let him continue giving fake degrees. Okay. Then Hanley Thomas says, Loy, you never worked with Citibank or Amex. I mean, how do you know what I've done in my life? I find this so stupid, I find people like this, I get amazed with their ignorance and arrogance. You know more about my life than I know about my life. Okay, here's my open challenge to you. 2001 is where I worked with Citibank. How I know this is because, very clearly, is because when the September 11 attacks took place, that day from Citibank, we all went running home just to see what was happening. Okay. The team managers in Citibank, which was part of Arcadia Marketing, was Jimmy. He was a team leader. Jayashri was a team leader. Saranga was a team leader. Yeah, those were the three team leaders. My colleagues, I was in Jayashri's team. My colleagues were Susie. Who else? One other, I can't get the name. Nazia and myself. There were 2-3 others. There was Susie also, who's a Sri Lankan. So Sai Prakash Arur was the sales manager. Then he became sales director. Then Amit Vanchu was, I think, the country head. Then Raja Manar was regional head. Raja Manar, he's gone to he heads the Hong Kong bank or something. He has gone to do wondrous things. And then there was Sai Prakash Arur. He was another legendary hardcore banker. So my challenge to Hanley Thomas, you claim that I didn't work for Citi. So please verify and tell me if these names that I've given you is fake or true. And Amex, I just worked with them for a few months and it didn't work out and I left. And there was this lady who was ex-Citibanker who joined Amex. I can't get her name. She lied on her resume that she was a sales manager or sales whatever. She got me thrown out because I didn't kiss her ass. So I found out that she was a fake. So I reported to Amex and got her booted off for fraud, being a fraud in her CV. And I jacked her ass as well. Good. So she got me kicked out. I got her kicked out.